love it. But like, we didn't know by episode 5 we'd be crying.
Oh,
and
yes.
just like, oh my God, this show is amazing.
I know. I sobbed. Which I did not expect.
So good, dude.
Smooch, 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 smooch. Everybody loves to smooch. Everybody wants to smooch. Everybody loves to smooch. It's a smooch fest. Everybody wants to smooch. It's a smooch fest.
Hello, and welcome to Smooch Fest. I'm your host and smooch connoisseur, Lena Olson. And I have a condition, a sickness, a disease where if two people don't kiss in front of my face in every piece of media I consume, I fly into a rage. I fly into a rage and I run through the wall and I leave a Lena-shaped hole in that wall.
Kool-Aid Man.
Like the Kool-Aid Man, and unfortunately, I get a concussion every time I do it. You know, so I'm a huge CTE risk.
Oh no, traumatic brain injury.
Exactly. So, like, it's a problem, and that's why I started this podcast. So we
Okay.
can talk about kisses.
We can prevent it from happening in the future.
Yeah, I'm glad I had you here because you are a medical professional.
I am.
This is Johan Clarke. They work in the medical field. They are a healthcare hero. So when I eventually get CTE, you can help me out.
I'll try.
You'll try.
It might be too far.
There's only so much you can do. And they're an avid reader and film whore.
I love to watch movies and read books.
Yeah. And ironically, I'm having you here to talk about a TV show. Because you are more of a movie consumer.
I am notoriously bad at watching TV.
And I'm notoriously bad at watching movies.
That's okay.
So we fill each other in on the others. But I'm so glad to have you here because we're talking about two things that are really, really important to me.
Very important.
Number one, we're talking about, when I told you I was starting this podcast, I was like, if you came on this show, what would you want to talk about? And you said the T.A.T.U. music video.
All the things she said.
All the things she said. And I was like, you're a genius. We have to talk about this. And then, over the winter time, a sensation took the nation.
Not just the nation. The whole world.
The whole world. People called it a psychosis for the show Heated Rivalry, which aired on HBO Max, but it was a Canadian show, and it was a show about, it's hilarious that I'm even explaining what this show is, because everyone knows what it is, but it's a hockey show about two gay dudes who fall in love and have sex a lot.
And smooch.
And smooch a lot, too. So we're going to be talking about that, the smooches in that. And yeah, just strap in. It's going to be great. Strap in.
Strap in.
So, okay, tell me about T.A.T.U., the music video, all the things she said. Where were you? How old were you?
I don't even know how old I was.
Do you know when it came out? I can tell you.
When did it come out?
2002.
Okay, so
like late 2002. So like you may have like experienced it in early 2003.
Yeah, I don't remember. I feel like it has always existed for me, even though I did live for almost a decade before the song came out. But I just feel like I don't remember a before T.A.T.U.
Time is a flat circle. It was always present.
Always present, at least in my world.
And then you accessed it. And you're like, yeah, this has always been true.
Obviously.
Yeah. That's great. I must have been in 6th grade. So it was middle school for me.
Like peak time to start wanting to smooch.
And questioning sexuality time. And I remember watching that music video. Let's set the scene. It's a Russian pop duo, two girls. The song is about falling in love with your friend who's a girl and being like, have I lost my mind? Everyone is persecuting us. Everybody wants us to not be together, but we're going to go for it anyway.
We have to. Who cares what the government says?
Who cares what the government says? And the music video itself, the imagery was so palpable.
Yeah, so of its time, so like dark and moody and like hard to kind of see exactly what's
Yeah.
happening.
It's like sepia tone.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of old people standing under umbrellas.
And the rain.
And it's raining too,
I
so
feel
that's
like
affecting visibility.
Every music video of that time, there was rain happening.
Yeah. If you want drama, it's raining.
Exactly.
Everyone's wet. And the two girls are in their schoolgirl uniforms. And they're on the other side of a fence being judged by these people under umbrellas. And they're like, what do we do?
What was the fence? Who knows?
Why was the fence? Are they in a school? Are they in jail? Where are they?
All I know is they were touching cheeks
Yes.
and rubbing lips.
Yeah, it's like if they don't kiss at first, they're like, and I tell you what, that worked for me at the time. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I felt a flutter in my heart.
I didn't know what kissing was.
No. And just like the story of it all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not every pop song at that time had like a whole loaded story
No.
like this one did. It's like these girls are going to get arrested for
Yeah.
loving each other.
If they're not already arrested,
I know.
we don't know.
We don't know. They're Russian. We don't know what the situation is over there.
Yeah. And look, we didn't have Haley Kiyoko.
No.
This was like the first, like, not, I wouldn't say authentic because
We'll get into that.
but it was like the first, two girls kissing. And it was like a little bit eroticized, but it also just felt like a celebration.
Yeah, and there's something innocent about it at the same time. It's earnest. They just want to be together. What's wrong with that? I remember taking that message away. What's wrong with that? Let them be happy. Let them be together. You got me thinking too. I was like, so what at the time was gay, lesbian specifically at the time? We had Indigo Girls. We had Katie Lang, but she was already sort of like, that was more of a early 90s thing.
Yeah, and that I felt like was more of a specific culture. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if Katie Lang got to the same level on the charts.
No, and also it's like that Indigo Girls, like that's very acoustic. This is like almost a dance song. I can't stop. It's just gonna keep going. But like I was like, okay, then maybe Tegan and Sarah come in maybe a year later, year or two later.
They set up the stage.
They set the stage, another duo, although those were sisters.
Yes.
They did not date.
Yes, but they were lesbians.
They were lesbians. Yes. So yeah, it really was like maybe one of the first instances I saw.
Yeah.
Like
the only thing I could think of is like Ellen, but even that was like not even a
you're not
kiss.
yeah, it's asexual.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's dive in. Let me tell you a little bit more about these girls
tell me.
from the band T.A.T.U. So, interestingly, the two girls, one is named Julia Volkova and one is named Lena Katina.
Oh.
Same name as me.
Okay.
Did I think that was an indictment on whether or not I was gay at the time? Maybe.
Maybe.
But okay, so Lena Katina and Julia Volkova, they had like started in another band. They're very young at this time, actually. I didn't know this, but they're both 15 in this music video.
Oh.
I did not know they were that young.
Okay, so they're not that much older than us.
No, exactly. Yeah, we're both like 17, like almost legal.
Almost legal.
Almost legal. So a producer whose last name was Shapovalov.
Okay.
He kind of got them together. He like pulled them out of the group and was like, let's do something with you two. And he was the one who had the idea to have them pretend to be in a relationship with each other.
Okay.
And have a sort of scandal about them being gay.
And this is in Russia.
This is in Russia.
Okay.
Actually in 1999. Like their formation started in 1999.
Okay.
And like this song came out I think in 2001 and then it made its crossover in English in 2002.
Oh, so it was originally in Russian?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they had a whole Russian first album and then it got translated to English and made global.
Wow.
So Shapovalov, he like saw a Swedish movie called Show Me Love. Did you ever see this movie?
I don't. Is it a famous one?
It's like an indie darling.
Okay.
Which you know a lot of movies. I don't remember the guy's name. I'm sorry. It was
okay.
directed by a man. Classic. About two girls who have a messy lesbian relationship in high school.
Okay.
I haven't seen it, but anyway, he saw it and it like made him inspired to take that story of like two schoolgirls and forbidden love and like paste it onto a pop duo.
Mm-hmm.
So then he decided to name the band T.A.T.U, which sounds like the English word tattoo, but it's actually a shortened version of a Russian phrase, which means this girl loves that girl.
Oh,
this girl loves that girl.
That's why it's spelled that like interesting way, like
the uppercase, lowercase.
Yeah.
Maybe. Every time I hear the word maybe, I just do that vocal stem. Anyway, so that's how that happened, because I don't know, a lot of you are probably already familiar with all the things she said music video, but you all may have been equally disappointed to find out they aren't actually lesbians together.
Yeah, it was all a ruse.
It was all a ruse. And I remembered being like really disappointed in the two of them. But in doing this research, I was kind of more like, well, they were 15, 14 when this was happening, and this Russian producer, who's a man, kind of gave them the idea and pressured them a lot. So I don't know. I think it's a little more complicated. But also, interestingly, this producer, his wife, Lena Kuiper, wrote the song. And she came up with the song when she fell asleep at the dentist's office and had a dream where she kissed another woman.
Okay.
And then she woke up and said out loud, "Have I lost my mind?"
At the dentist?
At the dentist, dreaming about kissing a woman. And that's what that was the inspiration of the song. The lyrics "Have I lost my mind" come from that. So yeah. So that's interesting. And then they had a couple albums. It didn't we know they kind of fizzled. So now they're sort of doing the nostalgia thing. They split up. They've gone solo. Then they reunited for a couple. They reunited for the Sochi Olympics performance.
What?
Yeah, for 2013, which is actually, or 2016, sorry. For the 2016 Sochi Olympics, they reunited to sing. They did not sing all the things she said at the Sochi Olympics. That would not have worked. That would not have been legal, I think.
Yeah.
They sang, "They're not gonna get us." Do you remember that song?
No.
That was their other single.
I thought they were a one-hit wonder.
They had one other song, and it just went like this. "They're not gonna get us." And it was just another song about being chased and for wanting to be gay together.
Okay.
So anyway, in 2004, there was a documentary made about them where they were interviewing the two women, and they revealed that this whole thing was a brainchild of the producer. And Julia Volkova said, "He spends his time thinking up scandals instead of planning our artistic work."
She was mad.
"I'm sure our fans would rather hear new songs and new albums than new scandals." And then Lena Katina said, "He made us out to be lesbians when we were just singing for lesbians. We wanted people to understand them and not judge them, that they're as free as anyone else."
Okay.
So it's kind of interesting to hear that perspective.
Could have just got some lesbians.
I know. But in Russia at that time, I mean, really?
They're there.
They're there. They exist for sure.
Yeah, but they might not be out.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, it's like, that's what I was thinking about. Could this have happened with real gay pop stars at that time period? And I think the answer is no. I feel like the reason they made it this far was because it was deemed safe by the music industry in some way, even if the audience didn't fully understand it.
That's fair.
You think?
I'm thinking about another one-hit wonder.
Yes.
Around the same time, Rebecca Black.
Oh,
who,
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
Had to keep herself silent.
Yes.
And then a decade later, out and proud.
Out and proud.
Making better music.
Making better, yeah. No, you're so right. I just thought it was interesting that, like, over time they've, like, said a lot of conflicting things. Like, some of them have said, like, they support the gays, but then I would never be a lesbian myself. Like, things like that. And then sometimes they've been, like, they were told not to kiss each other on stage when they performed in America.
Okay.
And then they did it anyway.
Uh-huh.
So, like, certain things like that, I'm like, well, that was kind of a cool way to protest censorship and stuff. And, like, whether or not we knew that they were faking it, like me watching as a 14-year-old or whatever.
Yeah, I guess
like,
ultimately
they kissed. Two
doesn't
girls
matter.
just kissed on live television. You know? You know who else did that?
Who?
Britney Spears, Madonna, and Christina Aguilera.
And
just 1 year later?
Can never fault them.
No.
I feel like they've all done a little bit of stuff.
Yeah.
So they're allowed to do it.
They're allowed.
The amount of work that they have done for the community.
Yes.
Perfect allies.
Yeah.
They're allowed to do a fake kiss.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a verdict on these two. Like, it's like, what do you think? What do you think?
I agree. I think it's complicated because, as I said, and as you said, they were so important as a way of being like, oh, I can exist in this world like this. So even though they might have said weird shit afterwards, can I fault them? They were young.
Also, the other thing is, like, Russia has gone through, like, politically at this time, this is, I don't really know everything about Russian politics. Guys, newsflash, I don't know everything about Russian politics.
You should work on that.
As a host of the Smooch Fest podcast, I don't know a lot. But I feel like this was towards the time when Putin was out or about to go out, and they were trying to install a more democratic leader. So there was a sort of bright, shiny moment for a while where there seemed to be more social progress. And then Putin came back, and now it's, like, super, super homophobic and illegal to be gay. And I was just, like, through my research, I saw, like, this Reddit thread about it. And I thought this comment was really interesting, so I'm going to read it. It's by a user named DropoutBearFM.
Okay.
And they said, as a Russian myself, I can say that their story mirrors modern history of the whole country. They started as a breath of fresh air, just like Russia after the Soviet collapse. And then years go by and you realize that their career was all fake. Just like Russian democracy, elections, freedom are truly fake and fundamentally wrong in all ways possible.
Damn. A lot of people reading Russia.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're going to go into more of it reading Rivalry.
That's true, we are.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, well, this is a Russian saying it, so I feel like it's okay to share. But it was interesting because you know what? I relate right now. I relate right now as an American. You know?
We thought we were safe.
We thought we were safe. We were wrong.
We were wrong.
Wrong. Yeah, so that's T.A.T.U. That's all the things she said. And that song features heavily in Heated Rivalry. But before we move on to that show, we're going to talk about one other thing.
Which is?
Johan Clarke. Can you please share a personal kissing story? I would like to hear about a best, worst, or first kiss from you.
Okay. I think it's like a mix of a best and a first.
Okay.
It's not my first kiss, obviously.
Well, you're 17 years old.
That's true. I've never kissed someone in my life. But I can tell the story of my first kiss with my now partner, which, were you there?
I was there, and I have video of it.
Wow. This was 2019.
Halloween night.
No, it was November 1st, right?
You know what? It was a Halloween event.
It was a Halloween event.
So I don't know what night
it was. It was a
really
Halloween event because it was always the first Friday of the month.
Okay.
It was gay astrology, which, are they still doing that?
No, I think that one fell apart.
That one fell apart. Like many things pre-pandemic.
Yeah, it was
that fell apart.
It was a fun dance event for queers in LA at RIP the bar, the Satellite.
The Satellite.
One of my favorite places in LA.
Miss her. She was great.
So much.
And it was Scorpio night, because it was November.
Okay.
I had just moved to Los Angeles a few months prior for work, not in the industry, but in my industry.
Yes.
And
The medical industry.
The medical industry. And I was out with two of my roommates, and I eyed someone across the across the club, the dance floor.
The dance floor.
Which is very reminiscent to the T.A.T.U scene.
Oh my God!
In Heated Rivalry. But ours ended much happier.
Yes.
Was eyeing this guy for most of the night.
Most of the night?
Yeah.
Cute.
And then once his friends, I guess you all
Me
went to the bar.
And one other friend, yeah.
And I said, let's make a move.
Oh, so you made the move.
I think it was a mutual.
Okay.
I think it was we locked eyes.
Yeah.
And all the things she said.
Oh my God. I wish I knew what song was actually playing when you guys, because like you could, it was soundtracked.
Yes.
You did have a soundtrack.
We did have a soundtrack.
Your meeting.
But I don't remember.
Do you remember what you guys said at first?
At first, I mean, I don't think any words were spoken.
Yeah.
It was one of those situations. But what happened afterwards was there was a conversation about what happens next. And my partner said, your friends are leaving. Here's my number. Let's talk tomorrow.
Okay.
Because he was like, I don't want this to be a one and done kind of situation. We'll have our little dance floor makeout, diffmo, a word I have not used in a long time.
I have not heard this term.
I don't know, maybe it's an East Coast thing.
Diffmo, dance floor makeout.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That was a very strong memory of my early 20s, which have not happened yet.
Yeah, they haven't happened. As we said, time is a flat circle.
Time is a flat circle.
Wait, okay, we kind of skipped over the actual kiss, though.
Oh, it was lock eyes.
Make out.
Gravitate towards each other.
Yeah. And it was like for a while. It was like for several songs.
As any good diffmo would.
Yes, I agree. No, and I loved it because, like, yeah, I think I went to go get a drink, and then I was, like, on the other side of the bar, and I was like, oh, I wonder where Nick is. And then I, like, was, like, looking through the crowd, and then I saw the two of you just, like, making out. And I was like, hell yeah. And then I put my phone out, and I recorded you guys. And I was sort of, like, thinking to myself, like, this could just be like a one-time thing, but like, wouldn't it be cool to record this if this turns into something more serious?
Now, several years later.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't the only one who's recording. There was, you know how they used to have the club people taking pictures?
The photographer.
There is a photo of us.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's very ethereal.
Wait, if you can find it.
Oh, I can find it.
And if you're okay
but
with
my
us
phone's
sharing
over
on
there.
the pod later, like I can put it on the screen.
I'll have
if
to
you're
ask
Nick for his permission, and I'll cut this out if it's not a thing. But that would be so cool.
Yeah. It's very ethereal. We look like ghosts.
Oh.
Melting into each other.
Wow. I love it. Yeah, that was really cute. It was nice to witness. Yeah. I was dressed as sexy Elizabeth Warren that night.
I think I had made a crop top. I like, you know, the 90s.
Yes.
I made a crop top.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was skinnier back then.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that story.
Happy to.
I'm so happy for you. And how long have you guys been dating?
7 years.
7 years, see? Look at that, guys. Sometimes good things happen.
Go for it.
Sometimes good things happen.
You never know what that diffmo will end up as.
Lead into, yeah.
Try it.
It's a smooth trend.
And we're back. I am so excited to talk about this.
Me too.
Because this was one of the best shows I'd seen in a long ass time.
Yeah, I love to be part of the conversation. We're one of many.
Yes.
Discussing this show.
We're one of many, and yeah, are we a little late in the game? Yeah, sure. I had recorded my last episode of last season before the show started becoming a crazy sensation, and I was so mad at myself. I was like, I can't believe I didn't do an episode and hop on that bandwagon, but here we are. And we're excited for whenever this next season drops.
Eventually.
So, what was your experience watching the show?
So my experience watching the show, I remember, so I'm still one of the few people who lurks on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Just because sometimes, crazy stuff just shows up and it's just like,
It's fun.
it's fun. And
Yeah.
so I remember a few months before the show came out, the algorithm is feeding me like hot gay people.
Yeah.
And I was like, this
Who are
looks,
these hot people?
what is this? Well, I've never heard of this.
Yes.
I
yes.
at first thought it had come out already, and I was like, well, I'm guessing eventually it'll come to the United States.
Yeah, me too. I thought it had aired in Canada before, but
Yeah.
no, it was a simultaneous release.
And I was like, okay, well, and then I didn't think about it. And then Nick, when it came up closer, was like, do you want to watch the show? And it's like, yeah, I didn't know it was real. Honestly, I thought it was AI.
It was a fantasy.
It was a fantasy.
This would never happen.
No.
It's so rare.
And then the show started.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching it week by week.
Yes.
And I was a part of the psychosis eventually at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I did not like it at first.
Yeah, because at first it's like, it's a little, we had no idea
Yes.
how good it was going to get.
Yes.
And I feel like the first couple episodes, it's like it's doing the jump cuts in time.
6
It's
months later.
1 month later.
5 months later.
2 weeks later. You're just like, gee. And then
It's
like,
like-
it's just like a short little scene. I'm like, why do we even need to
Why
see
do we
that?
even need to see this 1 minute scene?
And I will
Nothing happens.
Yeah, and I will say in rewatching this for the episode today, I was like, they really do love calling each other assholes. Like that is like such an overused line of dialogue that I wish wasn't there.
Hollander.
Like some of the dialogue
You're an
could be
asshole.
better for sure. Yeah. But I think what really made the show is that the two main actors were just phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Who knew?
Connor Storrie, Hudson Williams, both discovered for this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a Canadian show, which, like, let's be honest, a lot of Canadian shows do not, like, burst through American consciousness. We got Degrassi and we've got Schitt's Creek.
Exactly.
But this really, really made a splash.
Yeah, which I did not think of because when I first watched it, thought it was softcore porn. I was
Yeah.
like,
That
no
was
one,
the other thing.
no one else is gonna watch. This is solely for me.
Yeah, it was sort of like, what was that show that came out too around the same time with Jonathan Bailey and Matt Bomer? Made it Fellows.
The fellow travelers.
Fellow Travelers.
Nick and I would joke, the fellows are traveling.
Yes. And like I feel like that came out like maybe the year before.
Yes.
And that was also like a very sexual show, but it was a little more campy.
Yeah, did not get to the same level as Heated Rivalry.
Yeah. And like I think just because the show was Heated Rivalry was so like sexual right out of the gate, I think people were just sort of like, what is this? It's fun. They're hot. I love it. But like we didn't know by episode 5 we'd be crying.
Oh,
and
yes.
just like, oh my God, this show is amazing.
I know. I sobbed. Which I did not expect.
So good, dude. I rewatched that episode last night and I was like, this really is like one of the best episodes of television I've seen.
Anytime
years.
I feel stuck and I need to release,
Yeah.
I'll just go, give me your eyes. I need sunshine.
Give me your eyes.
I believe in anything.
If you believe, nah.
That'll get me going. Waterworks.
So good. Yeah, okay. So we can't talk about everything, all right? We can't dissect, and this is a smooch podcast. It's not a sex podcast.
Yeah, we're talking about
So
kissing
we're
only.
only talking about the kisses.
We're
We're not talking about
prudes.
the countless sex scenes in this show. But we will talk about the first kiss between Shane and Ilya in episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
Do
you remember it?
Do you guys remember?
Because it wasn't the
We
spiciest
had to refresh
moment.
our memories.
Yeah, because so much happened in that first episode.
I know. Like, because like obviously like the sex scenes are more
Memorable
memorable
for the first episode.
For the first episode, yes. But I do think it's like interesting just thinking about like the two of them are flirting / flashing each other in the gym locker rooms. And that's when they both kind of realize like, oh, we are attracted to each other.
This could
isn't-
be a thing.
This isn't just a rivalry in hockey. And Ilya, ever the confident one, kind of comes up to Shane and is like, "What's your hotel room number?"
Mm-hmm.
And Shane pauses for a second, and then he tells him. He's like, "Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it."
Why not?
So it cuts to later that night. Ilya shows up at the hotel room. He comes in. Then Ilya pushes him against the hotel room door.
Before saying, "You're an asshole."
Yeah, before saying you're an asshole. Can never get over that. Gotta say it. That's how they say hello.
Canadians.
They got such potty mouths over there in Canada.
know.
But anyway, so Shane pushes him up against the door. They kiss.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty hot because Shane's like, sorry, not Shane. Ilya's
Ilya.
like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like he does the hands and the jaw.
He's holding, and also he's taken off his top shirt, his
leather jacket or
his
something.
showlders are showing.
His deltoids are rippling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the way the show is shot, I would say, made it look so much more high budget when it was very low budget.
Mm-hmm.
That was the other fun thing about it. But yeah, so they make out a little, quickly turn sexual.
Yeah, which we can't talk about.
We can't talk about that. That's not what this podcast is about.
No.
But I think it's sweet and hot.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just kind of like reading about, there's the intimacy coordinator that they had on the show. Her name's Chala Hunter.
She did a lot of work.
Or Hala Hunter. I'm not entirely sure. But, man, she did a lot of good work.
Mm-hmm.
And just because, like, I was like, intimacy coordinators, it's a little gray area. Like, do they just do sex scenes or do they do every physical affection thing that they do? And they do. It includes kissing scenes and also just, like, things where people are really physically involved.
Like, I'm sure she was a part of the conversation with the hands, with the water bottle at the beginning.
Yes, how are they going to linger those those fingers over the water bottle? But yeah, she talked to them like crazy, asked them all these questions. I like read this article where it sounds like she gets really deep with her actors.
Deep.
And asks them all these things, and she's like, I'm very empathetic with my listening. Which whenever someone says they're an empath, you're like, okay.
But it worked.
But it friggin' worked. She's like, I'll listen to what they're saying, and then I try to listen to like what they're uncomfortable with saying. Like, what's the subtext behind that? And then I'll ask further questions. So I'm like, she sounds like she was pretty intense.
Yeah.
But again, to get this result, and she was also like, I also need to make sure everyone's consensual about everything that they're doing. So that's cool. That's cool, Shala Hunter. I think they have some hotter kisses later in the show. Like when they're admitting that they're more in love with each other.
When they use their first names.
It's cute. Yeah. But overall, I just think their physical chemistry was insane.
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 Have you watched the like behind the scenes stuff?
What?
There'll be like videos of them just messing about on set.
Yeah.
And they're just like doing these weird dances.
Yes.
And it's like improv, like acrobats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, they had great chemistry.
Yeah.
They were just best friends.
They had to get so comfortable with each other's bodies to the point where it's like, yeah, I remember seeing some of those clips where they're just like horsing around and they're just like slapping each other's backs and stuff.
Yeah, and just like, this is just for fun. This is not for...
They're just so comfortable with each other. It's cute. It's freaking cute. So you know how Gen Z has been upset with like too much sex in movies, TV?
Yes.
Like we don't want to see that much sex. It's triggering. It's too much.
What does it do for the plot?
What does it do for the plot? It's not plot driven.
Yeah.
So it's gratuitous. And to that I say, isn't violence friggin' gratuitous? Isn't violence friggin' gratuitous? What does that do for the plot, huh?
Also, when your whole show's plot is sex,
yeah,
it's doing a lot for the plot.
It actually is doing a lot for the plot. And I felt like this show is the perfect example of like sex actually furthering the plot. Like seeing how their sex changes
shows their
informs how the relationship is deepening. And like as they get closer, like the last 2 episodes, there's actually less sex in the show because they're using their words more and feeling more safe.
But let's not get it twisted.
We don't have to get it twisted though.
There's still sex.
They're still fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the cottage?
In the cottage? They came to the cottage. They came to the cottage and then they came in the cottage. We learn about their relationship through their physical acts and less their words. And I think that's nice.
Yeah.
In script writing, they say show, don't tell. And this show... It showed. Yeah. So let's talk about the other big kiss of this season.
The one that makes us cry.
Yes. That is episode 5. And it's between the two other gay characters, Scott and Kip.
Which I have to come honest with.
Yes.
I did not like their relationship. Episode 3, which everyone was like, oh my God, this is where the show finally gets good. I was like, can I keep watching? I did not. I struggled with episode 3.
I struggled.
I was just like, this relationship is not as believable. The stakes don't feel as strong. So I was not invested whatsoever in their relationship. So color me surprised.
Yeah.
When the end of episode 5
really got us.
Really got us out of nowhere.
Yeah, I agree. Like I rewatching episode 3 yesterday. I was like, I appreciated it a little bit more.
Okay.
But I still think like back when it was airing, the show's only 6 episodes, and we're in love with the first 2 characters. And then episode 3, they're like, actually, we're not going to show you them. We're going to show these 2 other people. I was
We're
like,
going to do a whole other book.
No, where's Hudson and Connor?
Yeah.
Those are the 2 I want to see.
Yeah.
And then TBH, don't come for me. The acting wasn't as good.
Oh, I agree. No shade to Francois.
No shade.
Because I've seen
He's
him in
beautiful.
other things.
He is good at acting.
I'm a j'ai tué ma mère kind of girl. I was there all the way back then.
Okay.
I know he's a good actor.
Yeah. And that's where I would maybe blame the writing.
Yeah.
Because that whole monologue he gives is a little
tough. I was like, I don't care.
That character's tough.
I don't care.
Yeah.
And
he's weirdly
possessive.
He just wants to bankroll Kip's life and have him at his house all the time. Like, he needs to have his own life. It like freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah. But also from the other side,
yeah,
I was like, Kip, why are you complaining?
Yeah.
You have a hot guy.
Beautiful
you are
house.
living in this beautiful home. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to work at all. You can leave the smoothie stand.
You don't have to work so hard at the smoothie stand. He's always working so hard.
He's
at the
working
smoothie
so
stand.
hard.
This crazy schedule at the smoothie store that no one goes to except for Scott Hunter.
Yeah, but all of his friends, they never see him because he's so busy
Busy
at the smoothie store. But anyway, he could quit because
yeah, he could quit.
He can do whatever he wants as long as he's home at that certain time.
Yeah.
Which honestly, that's kind of, I think that's fun.
It's cute.
It's cute.
It's cute. It's not a life I would really want.
I could see myself living like that.
Okay.
Okay. It's never gonna happen for me.
Yeah.
But I could see myself.
Yeah.
Really enjoying that. So I was just so confused why Kip would complain.
Well, he needed to see the sunshine. He needed to not live a closeted life.
That's true.
He needed to stop. He didn't want to lie to his dad, his loving dad, anymore about the fact that he's in love with a hockey player. A hockey star. So that takes us to episode 5. We're back with our favorite boys. They're kind of like, they've admitted that they want to be together. They like each other.
Yeah, they're ready to go to the next step.
They're ready to go steady.
Yeah, even if they're not ready to tell anyone else.
Yeah.
They said, at least for us, I want to commit to the bit.
I want to commit to the bit. You can call me crying, and I will be comforting to you. I won't say that you're an asshole.
And that's why I was already ready to cry, because I was crying then.
The monologue in Russian that Ilya gives on the phone.
Oh
my God!
So good.
They really are so good. Like, I can't wait for their careers. Like, they're just going to do so much, both of them.
I also remember watching the show and being like, wait, they can act.
Yes.
Episode 4, I was like,
wait.
What?
Wait. These two are actually amazing. I thought he was Russian. I fully thought, where did they find this Russian guy?
Yeah.
He's great.
And also all of
he's from Texas.
all the awkwardness from the first 2 episodes, I was like, oh, they're not good actors. No, it was all a choice.
Yeah.
They were committing to the performance.
Yeah.
I just wasn't there yet.
You weren't there yet. You didn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they are caring for each other, but the last place they're at is like Shane got hurt in a hockey tournament, and a hockey game.
Speaking of CTE.
Speaking of CTE, he gets a freaking concussion.
Yeah, he gets knocked
for
out.
sure. And Ilya goes to visit him at the hospital.
Mhm.
And I love this scene so much.
Mhm.
This was when I was like, is Hudson Williams a good actor? Because his character's so stoic.
Yeah.
But when he does this scene, I was
Why
like,
don't
no, this guy's
you
amazing.
Come with me
To
the
the
cottage.
cottage this summer.
It'll be so nice.
No one else will be there. He's like, don't go to Russia.
Don't go to Russia.
And Ilya's like, we can't do that. No, we can't do that.
And then he's like, we'll talk about this later.
And he goes, maybe.
Maybe.
So that's where they're at. There's this
Mhm.
question hanging in the air. Is Ilya willing to go to the cottage with
Mhm.
Shane? And then they both go to their respective homes to
Mhm.
watch a hockey final
Mhm.
for like the Stanley Cup. This is a big, big, big,
Not the
big
Stanley
game.
Cup.
It's not the Stanley Cup.
Whatever
What is
it's
it?
called.
Whatever
It's the fake
thing
one.
is. The fake one. The ML. I don't know.
Not the NHL. The MHL?
MHL. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They couldn't afford it.
They couldn't afford it. So they're watching this game, and Scott Hunter
Mm-hmm.
is the star of the American team that's playing.
Yeah, he gets the MVP award.
They win the tournament,
Mhm.
and he's like an older player. And throughout the season, they've kind of been saying like, is his glory days, are they
Mhm.
over?
Mm-hmm.
And Scott and Kip have been broken up for like a couple years, it seems.
Really?
Yes, I'm confused about the timeline. Someone online tell me, because in episode 3, like they break up around like 2014 or 2015, and then this event happens in 2017.
That's
And I'm like,
crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, so they haven't been talking for 2 years, and then this happens?
So how did Kip get to the game?
I-
Why was he there?
I imagine Kip was like, this is a very important game. I actually do want to see Scott.
Okay, even though
That's
he
my
did not care
guess.
about hockey, he only cared about smoothies.
Yeah, that's all he cares about, smoothies and art, his art
Mhm.
degree or whatever. But yeah, he's there at the game with his friend
Mhm.
and his dad. And Scott Hunter is holding the cup, holding the trophy. Everybody's celebrating. It's really exciting.
And then the song starts.
And like there's like this like primal feeling within
Mhm.
me.
Because
My
the song.
2007-year-old self, like remembering all the indie male centered bands that I was obsessed with at the
Mhm.
time. Wolf Parade was one of my favorite
Mhm.
bands.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song. I'll Believe in Anything.
Which the episode is named after.
It's yes. And so the song starts playing, and Scott is like looking at everybody on his team hugging their family and friends.
Mhm.
And he's like, I'm alone out here on the ice. I want to celebrate this with someone I love.
Mhm.
And he looks into the stands, and there's Kip. Get over here, Kip. Kip, get over here.
You
You,
get over here.
get over here. And Kip's like, what?
Huh?
What?
What? Mind you, he's like
Me?
3
Who,
aisles
me?
back.
Yeah. He's up in the mezzanine. He's up in the balcony.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah. And his friend's like, fucking get up. Walk down there.
He's talking about
He's
you.
talking about you.
Me?
Yeah. And so he comes down. So it's like kind of a long and drawn
Uh-huh.
out thing, but who cares? The music is swelling,
Mhm.
and it cuts to like Shane and Ilya in their houses watching the TV show. Like,
Huh? And then the mom is like, "What's going on?
yeah, yeah.
What's going
They're
on?
like, something's happening that I don't understand.
Huh?"
And then Kip is brought out onto this. I keep wanting to say stage and theater. Like that shows
The
where my
hockey
brain
arena?
is. The hockey arena, the ice.
The ice.
Brings him out on the ice, holds his hand, brings him close,
Mhm.
and everyone's like, "What are they gonna do?"
Mhm. And then,
Smooch.
give
me
me your eyes. I need sunshine.
Oh my god!
And
Crying.
I'm making ugly noises.
I know.
I'm like, I can't stop. I
No.
can't help it.
No, I remember. So I watched this because we were like texting each other about the show.
Mhm.
I watched this episode before you guys.
Mhm.
And it was like late at night. I was unemployed at the time, so like I'm late at night texting people and waiting till they wake up the next day.
Mhm.
And I was like, actually episode 5 was really good, you guys.
And we were like, we'll
Okay,
get there.
sure, whatever.
Fine.
And then you guys text me later that night and are like, oh
Oh.
my god. I was like, I told you. And then I watched it again because I loved it so much. It was so nice. It was so beautiful. And like the cameras are swirling around them. The whole crowd is reacting. And same with Shane and Ilya. The camera's swirling around them just sitting on the couch. Like,
What?
and it's actually really funny how Shane is watching. His mouth is agape. He's like, you could do that. I didn't know two guys could kiss.
Like T.A.T.U.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
You need to see yourself if you want to be yourself.
Honestly.
Representation.
And that's why I was sobbing.
So that happens, and then Ilya picks up the phone, calls Shane. I'm coming to the cottage.
I'm coming to the cottage.
And cut to fade to black. That's the end of episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
I remember gasping out loud.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Can they do that?
And there were memes. I mean, it was memed to hell.
Mhm. There was the techno song.
I'm coming to the cottage.
I'm coming to the cottage. I'm coming to the cottage.
It was so good. It was so good. It was so wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's so nice to see a hopeful
Mm-hmm.
thing
Yes.
between gay people.
Yeah. No, like, how dare they?
Someone's gonna die.
No, yeah, no one's gonna die.
Someone's gonna get hit by a trolley.
No one's gonna lose a job.
Yeah, and also it's like, this show came out in December when I think the world was feeling really bleak. I
Mhm.
can't remember what bleak thing was happening at the time because so many bleaker things have happened since.
Just continue to happen.
Do you remember?
Was it Renee Good?
No, that happened after.
Oh God.
That was like a month later.
Oh God.
So I'm like, what happened right before that?
Yeah. It wasn't good.
It wasn't good. So I think we were all just like in that like holiday sadness. And then this show just like lifted everybody up. And it was like, I remember thinking with the Scott and Kip thing, like before they kiss at this, I was like, is Scott going to pick up that Shane and Ilya are together and then out them? Like, that's what I thought was going to happen.
You thought it was gonna be bad?
Yeah, I fully thought like, oh, Scott's going to like betray them somehow. And that's because that's what media is training me to assume.
Yeah.
And so the fact that like every turn this show, I was expecting something bad to happen and then it didn't.
These
And it
conniving
turns out,
gays.
I was like, this is so delightful and wholesome.
We need a little break.
We
a
need
nice
something
smooch that makes you cry.
We need to see some tenderness between two beautiful boys. Anyway, so that's the big kiss between Scott and Kip.
It was perfect.
One of the best smooches I've ever seen.
A hard 180 for me
Yeah.
in regards to the relationship.
Yeah. All of a sudden I'm like, so happy for them. They figured it out.
They figured it out.
They figured it out.
Wasn't that hard? It
Wasn't
wasn't that
that
hard,
hard.
America.
It wasn't that fucking
Canada.
hard. Yeah.
Other than I'm excited for season 2.
Yes. It sounds like it's not going to come out till 2027. It's
That's
gonna be
fine.
so
Give them
long.
time. Honestly, I want the two of them to get work elsewhere for
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, and like not necessarily have to play.
Yes,
Type.
but also like I know it's going to take a while for whatever projects they're working on right now to come out. So I'm excited for them to do those projects.
Yeah.
Season 2 to come out, and then their careers to really just go off.
Because those two Oscar winners, I can see it.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Oh my god. Also, I want Hudson Williams to get to host SNL next time because I know he's funny.
I thought he was the funny one.
He's the
I was
funny
shocked
one.
that they chose Connor.
Connor Storrie is funny.
He's funny.
He was good, but I also think Hudson Williams would be good.
I agree.
I think we need to give him more shine as well. Okay, so are you ready for your smooch fact?
Teach me.
I can't wait to teach you. So this kiss that happened, there was a lot of like discourse online about like, hey, this stuff has actually already happened in women's sports. Women kissing on the field, women kissing, being gay out in public, and there's no media about that.
Of course not.
And And just so you guys know, I am going to do an upcoming episode on A League of Their Own, the Amazon Prime show.
Ooh.
Because I consider that to be the female equivalent, the lesbian equivalent. And it totally did not get watched enough. It was so good. But I was like, okay, so what's a kiss in sports between two ladies that is notable? And I loved this one. So a soccer player named Kelly O'Hara, she played on the U.S. women's national team. And in 2019, the U.S. won the Women's World Cup against the Netherlands. And during that final game, they won. They're celebrating. They're running around the field. They're doing their thing. They're celebrating. People are hugging their families. She runs up to the sidelines, finds her girlfriend, makes out with her.
Give me
your eyes.
I need sunshine.
Yeah, so cute.
That's so cute.
Right? I'll show you a picture. So the other thing is, it's unfortunately not a video. It's only photos that were taken.
So question.
Yes.
Was she out before the kiss?
No. No.
Wow.
So it wasn't as serious as like the heated rivalry of it all. Because first of all, women's sports, everyone just assumes everyone's a lesbian.
Yeah.
It's a little unfair that way, but also accurate in a lot of, it's largely gay or queer, but
lesbian until proven otherwise.
Lesbian until proven otherwise, literally. Like I think that team was the team that was all lesbians except for Alex Morgan. There's like a meme of just like everybody on the soccer field, like lesbian flag, lesbian flag, lesbian flag, and then Alex Morgan. Yeah, so Kelly had been in a relationship with Cameron for I think a couple of years at the time, and she was like out to her friends and family, like people in the team knew she was gay, but she hadn't been like publicly out like to fans or like the soccer community, I guess. And so when she went to kiss her girlfriend, people took pictures, and then it became like this news story where it's like, oh my God, Kelly comes out by kissing her girlfriend at the World Cup final.
Turns out it was just normal.
Yeah, exactly. And that's sort of how she's described it. Like, people have interviewed her about this moment a lot, and she said, throughout my football career, I was known for being intense on the pitch. Whether practice or a game, I was fiercely competitive and expected 110% from everybody. Stepping off the field, I'm goofy and don't take life too seriously. I think that's why kissing my girlfriend, now fiance, at the World Cup in 2019 was such a shock to people, because I broke character from Kelly the soccer player to Kelly the partner. Just wanted to share a special moment with the person I love.
Oh,
Cute.
so cute.
Cute. Sweet. Oh. So I just think that's really friggin' sweet, and I'll share the pictures in the show notes so everyone can see it. But isn't that nice?
That's so nice.
Gay kissing is nice.
I just love that it's so nonchalant. It's like, of
whatever.
course I'd kiss my partner.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Exactly. And there have been a lot of popular, famous kisses of like women kissing their partners after games, like Megan Rapinoe making out with Sue Bird after winning, things like that. So it's just nice that it's more normalized in women's sports. Yeah. So cool. All right. That's your smooch fact.
Thank you. I loved it. Nom nom nom.
Num num num.
Great little fact.
So thank you so much for being here, Johan.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time talking about this show that caused me to go to the mental hospital.
Yay! Me too. Do you have anything you want to plug?
No, I don't think so. My letterbox. You can read my lengthy essays if you care.
I will link to your letterbox if you want me to.
Go for it. That's the thing that I'm using right now.
Yeah.
I got a TikTok where I post videos of us
Scuba
diving.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks again for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And before I say goodbye to all of you, please make sure to follow Smoochfest on all platforms, on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter if you care about that. I also have a Substack.
Oh. The future.
The future. And also rate and review. I could really use some ratings and reviews to bump that algo. And once again, I beseech you to please send me your personal kissing stories because I would love to do a listener's stories episode. Thank you all so much. I love you guys. Smooches.
Besos.
Smooch Fest is produced and edited by Lena Olson. The theme song was produced by Theo Seidman. Catch you next Thursday for another episode.